Hello everybody and welcome to the final round coverage of the battle at Bluebell Woods in Dunbar, Scotland. My name is Tapani Aulu and I was playing this final round lead group. I'll be trying to give you some more insight on the course and the players. Never done this commentary in English before, so try to bear with me. So we're playing in eastern Scotland at very picturesque, nice little wooded course. So this was a Euro Tour event of 3 rounds, and this is the final round, 18-hole round. We didn't play any extra finals. So we have a 3-way tie at the lead with myself, Blaer Asgeirsson from Iceland, and Bert from the Netherlands. Hole 1 is kind of a in-betweener, like a kind of par 3. But then again, it's really wooded and there's an OB fence on the right, so if you get any bad kicks, you're gonna be OB. Bert is a power thrower and he gets a really nice drive and he's gonna be putting for an eagle on this hole. I think there was 1 eagle during the tournament, so it is doable for most of the players, me included, but yeah, you're gonna hit the fairways to get your 2 on this one. I missed my shot early, kind of early round jitters, I guess. And then I got caught in the pretty thick woods there, but I got a pretty good out. I'll have a chance to save a birdie, get a 2. So Bert is indeed putting for an eagle and almost makes it. It would have been cool to see the 2 on that one. So Blaer played an awesome round in the second round. Me and Bert, we were playing on the lead group on the second round as well. But we didn't play that well, and Blaer was able to catch us. It was pretty rainy and rough on the second round, so almost everybody played worse than the first round. Not as bad as me, though. I think I was 12 shots down from my first round or something like that. So second hole, I think this was even called a 3.5 in Welsh. Gaelic? I don't remember. Anyways, had a funny name. So it's a really steep uphill, kind of narrow gap, then over the little hill on the other side, and then kind of a difficult basket position as well. So everybody's just trying to get as far as possible on top of the hill to have a look to see the basket in the second round. Bert didn't actually make it over, so he's going to go for a really good looking side-on roller. That's a tough shot from there, but there's really no other line. I don't really have a line on the whole actual fairway either, so I'm gonna try to cut short from the left, like a little narrow gap. I almost got it there. Blaer, having birdied the first hole, now he has a good look for yet another birdie here. He went a little long though, so I did have a look. It was kind of far, maybe 15-20 meters. But yeah, this is how you play, and this is why this 14-year-old kid is at the top of the Euro Tour in the lead card. He's a crazy good putter, and he has no nerves. So Blaer birdied the first 2, me and Bert, we got the par on the second one. This one a nice hole. It's one of those rare holes where you aim for a skip. The basket is on the left, but there's this kind of car path on the right.
Nice.
Blaer's looked really good, but it actually went pretty far. It was outside the circle, probably 12 long or something like that. And it was actually the same for Bert. We thought it hit a tree or something, but the skip was actually so low that it went maybe 10 long. I'm throwing an M1 mid-range here, and I got the nice skip as I wanted. I was parked. So Bert didn't make his long putt. We actually missed Blaer's putt, but he did make a similar putt. You can see where he was putting there, just on the edge of the circle, I guess. I was parked, so I could do an easy tap-in birdie. Then on to hole 4, it's 80 meters down the hill and pretty narrow gap again. Blaer's shot was really nice. It turned over in the end very nicely. Almost parked the hole. It doesn't look like there is a backhand line, but the guys make it happen. Bert's faded a little early, but it's there on the dance floor down there. I go with the sidearm with the fairway drive. I think it's a beat in F2. It's a good line, nice throw, but way too low, and you know, hit the hill. Skip to about 15 meters or so, but well, I already spoiled it. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, hit the bottom rim.
Hold on.
Yeah, Bert was 5 meters, 6 meters from the basket, and Blaer was like, it was an easy, just tap it in, maybe 2 meters from the basket. It was I think it was a bullseye hit. We didn't have the bullseyes marked, but so this is a nice one. There's the water on the left is actually for like wakeboarding, or like a wire wakeboarding. It's pretty nice. The basket is just there behind that support. Bert was just on the line, maybe 5 short. I'm going again with my mid-range M1. It looks really nice. We're thinking that it might even go in, but not quite. But I'm there just next to the basket. So on the right, just behind Blaer, there was actually there's an OB fence, and he got pretty lucky to kick out of there. Bert on the second round hit the same branch and unfortunately went OB. Pretty short hole, but the water kind of gives you a little extra pressure there. Then a longer hole. This again, I guess, would be a par 3, but the basket is kind of unreachable because it's on the other side of this ditch that you can see on the right, and the ditch is maybe 6, 7, 8 meters wide, and it's OB on there, so you can't actually get to the green with the front drive. Well, I guess with this kind of flex forehand it could be possible, but you know, I don't dare go in there. I just try to get it around the length of the basket more or less, and then have a little look for the eagle there. Blaer is playing similar. He was also quite short, but it's still you know, at that jump out range. And Bert with his 360 drive went way left, which was pretty long, but way left of the basket. And I actually have a putt for an eagle here. There's that one tree that I have to hyzer around, and I almost made it, but hit the top. I really would have not wanted to have an actual tournament eagle, but not this time. Well birdied it though. This one says 75 meters, but it was actually longer. I think it was 107 meters or so uphill, because this hole was supposed to be shortened for the tournament, but it was actually kept as the long version of the hole. So I got a pretty good luck there, because my disc flipped over too much and went around some guardian trees there, and actually got it pretty close to the basket. It wasn't exactly the line that I was going for. Blaer was pretty far, and this hill is really steep. It doesn't look so steep here, but it's really steep. But yeah, this kid can putt. I have maybe an 8 meter putt for my birdie here. Did I just balance myself on that tree? That was possibly a foot fault right there. I should see that again. It looked pretty weird. Well, it wasn't called, and I didn't realize it then. And Bert is again lining up for his 360 drives. These are pretty crazy. He has a pretty good backhand anyways, but he likes to do this. And he gets some power on them. This is one of those holes where you actually had to throw pretty hard, because there was a pretty small gap to actually enter the green. Mine looked quite good, but then it never faded back, so I ended up inside that pretty thick bushes where you don't even see the basket from. It's not that far from the basket. And Blaer kind of turns over too much as well and ends up more or less in the same place as me. So there's this bush. There's really no way of getting out of there. I tried but didn't make it. And another one of those long putts that hit the chains or the basket. Actually, I got pretty weird thing happening me on this green. I walked into into a rabbit hole, twisted my ankle. Then for the next hour or so, it was not the greatest, because I couldn't really step on properly. I just had to try. I had to play a little bit more cautious. Nothing major though. It was a bit blue the next day, but No, it was fine a few days after. This is a nice open hole over a field. You can really throw. Bert's flipped over. Yeah, he's a funny guy. He doesn't worry too much. Really nice line for Blaer. Almost parked, just a little short. So now you can see my run up. Can't really call a run up because I was a bit scared of my ankle there. I was basically just throwing only with the arm. It was a good throw anyways. So Bert went way long to the right of the basket and almost gets it from there. And as always, that's easy when you know it. I remember this putt, it hurt so much on my ankle after the putt. So after the front 9, Blaer is in the lead by 1 over Bert and 2 over myself. So see you in the second part.